All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those clear obstacles to my path to liberation and nations, may they experience happiness, be separate from suffering safely. I raise to reach them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, and complete precious enlightenment. All Buddha, Mother Sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those clear obstacles to my path to liberation and nations, may they experience happiness, be separate from suffering safely. I raise to reach them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, and completely perfect, precious. Dala dangwar sebe da nobar sebe ge tarba dan damje jembe barde ju bar seba damje je zor sebe mananga dan yambe semje damje dewa dan de dongar dan dar yorde lana meba yanda bar zobe zanjor rumbo je do bar za. Those unto achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of Yadams. We take refuge in the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in the noble Dhakas, the Dakinis, and the Dhamma garden, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise in the example of Bodhisattvas. As previous Buddhas invested in enlightened mind and the progress of the Bodhisattva's path, I too for the benefit of all sentient beings giving birth to Bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stage of the path. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separate from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May the rest and economic, free from attachment and aversion. This 7 mantra here. I bow down respectively with my body, speech, and faithful mind to all Tathagatas in the 10 directions. Those who have already reaching the Tathagata state, those who are reaching it at present, and those Tathagata state to come. Through the power of Samanta Buddha's prayers, may all Buddhas manifest vividly in my mind, are posted to them, multiplying my body as many times as the atoms of the earth. In each atom are visualized as many Buddhas as their atoms, surrounded by countless Bodhisattvas. Thus all space is filled with Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Praise all Buddhas through manifesting, chanting, expressing great ocean of the excellent qualities. To all Buddhas I make offerings of arrows, pure flowers, flower garlands of music, honoring oils, manifesting light and fragrant incense. I make offering to them of fine garments, perform and put further high as moon, meru, and orange in the most beautiful way. I visualize the highest and the most extensive offerings and offer them with great to Buddhas. I prostrate to Buddhas and make offering to them following the deeds of great Bodhisattva Samantabhadra. I confess to you, Buddhas, whatever negative actions I have committed due to the power of anger, desire, and ignorance. I rejoice in the merit of all the Buddhas and the 10 directions of the great, the Bodhisattvas and the Pachika Buddhas, those who have entire Aharacha and those who have entire the path of Aharacha and all other beings. I request to all great predators and the Buddhas to turn the highest way of the Dharma as the light dispelling the darkness of beings in the 10 directions and leading them gradually to enlightened states. Supplicate those Buddhas intend to pass into Parinirvana to living long for us many eons as their atrons of the earth in order to benefit all beings. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of enlightenment of all sentient beings, all these are dedicated. The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewed with flowers. It is adorned with meadow, the spring mountain, the four continents, sun and moon, the spring mountain, the four continents, sun and moon, as the Buddha fell for it. May all sentient beings attain the happiness the Buddha feels. To the lamas who possess the three kayas, I offer the altar inner and secret offerings with my body, wealth, and all that is visible. Please grant me the supreme realization and enlightenment. Om Guru Rena Mandala Panza Manga Samandra Savarena Samaya Hom. I call refuge, O Nome of the world. Your fame provides the 3,000 worlds. You are Victor Varjadara Vidwatot, Abo at the feet of Father and Jiki Songo. Continue laughing with no one but you. Compassionate one grant your blessings. Dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unlimited nature of the mind. Please turn the way of the Dharma of the two vehicles and the combination according to disposition and likewise the mental capacity of sentient beings. His wisdom is brilliant like the sun, free of the clouds of two worlds, and perceives the various steps of knowledge in the true nature. For this reason, he holds the wisdom text. At his heart, he has a compassion for all beings who are suffering from the darkness of ignorance and the prison of samsara as a father for only son. Like a thunderclap, he awakens those who are sleeping in ignorance and losing the charm of karma through the 60 branch of Haramana speech. He wears the wisdom silver to cast settling over suffering to dispel darkness of confusion. And the Bodhisattva form is pure from beginningless time, fully accomplishing the 10 levels of the perfect in the body of all knowledge, a supplicate magician adorned by 112 sons of Buddha, to dispel darkness of my ignorance. Om Arabatanade, Om Arabatanade, Om Arabatanade, Om Arabatanade, Om Arabatanade, Om Arabatanade, Om Wange Yoramo, 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 the stage tab door, tab yanket, major. Om Wange Yoramo, 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 Om Wange Yoramo. You who are the perfect youthful body, whose flame of wisdom blazes and dispels the darkness of worldly ignorance, are posted before you and pressed to majority. Yone gelen jama bo ye ye do me radem ba yedin de mo men zer wan jam bar yang la zan zer do. Angre do je ja je re zan do yen je me do de je bon jo ma zer je lam bo da re je be ga ja je ja be ja la go zan zer. Yagara benje bola ga denje be ma yo me ga lan den do me da da lan no zin be ga nen. Orje rambo che la so wan de dorje jan jen de lo na ro da ma ba ma la ji je gang bo. Mo je ba je wan de gong be ga je la ma na la so wan de ro me chi je yen je bo da. Song san je gen je ngo nye rong san je gen ngo song dong ze be sa be lang be xiao so ruan de. Yes. Hi everyone. going to share the shamatha. Still we are today shamatha. So yesterday we talked when we're going to meditate, so we need the good place to practice and a good location, and then find the good location. At the same time, we have to create bodhicitta, good intention, and then practice a 7 branch prayer. So we did it every day, like when we share the teaching. The 7 branch we just done the practicing and homage to enlightened beings, confession, offering practice, and then meditator, practitioner sit down and stay 7-point posture. So yesterday shared a little bit about the 7-point posture. Just reminding, most important is align your spine, straight up your spine when you meditate, and then open the chest. Arm is open, widely, like stay, and not too low, far away, not too low, too close, right amount. Softly open the eye. So yesterday I shared lots about meditation, focus with the object. So today going to talk about also focus with the breath. So we are today page 52, I think. Page 52. This is the book, in this book, page 52. The English does say the second category is shamatha. So generally this meditation benefit when you meditate, so bring peace, joyful. So that's I talked a lot yesterday. The shamatha is here ne. Here means like your mind is very peaceful. Ne means mind abide, stably stay. So that practice is called shamatha. Then this practice has a couple of different sections. So first one, yesterday we shared the focus with the object, mind resting with the object, much of what we can. And today is the second category. It's shamatha, that has a focal object but not a tangible visual object. This category has 2 further subcategories: meditating with a focus on the breath and meditating without focus on the breath. So this last section has 2 categories. And first one is a focal object is our own breath. So then second is we don't using focus with the breath. So they have 2 categories. We're going to share the more in this first one. The first subcategory refers to keeping one's intention on the in-breath, the out-breath, and the moment between inhalation and exhalation. However, do not get caught up in thinking that this is the in-breath or no, I am exhaling, exhaled, and so forth. So when we focus with the breath, this is the most easy one actually. Another also very useful meditation, this mind resting with the breath. So breath is a support, meditation support. And then your mind resting with the breath. The breath bring your mind is bring the present. So we cannot breathe the past, we cannot breathe future, right? Our breath is always present. So long as your mind resting with your own breath, then the mind cannot go to past, cannot go to the future. So mind must be in the present. So that's why user, mind resting with the breath is become, mind bring the present and be in that moment. So then this breath work has many different levels, I think. So we have like mindful meditation, yoga breath, and then this shamatha meditation, focus with the breath. So these different levels of breath. Yoga breath is the very gross level. It's shallow level because we pushing like inhale and exhale. So that's effort where to mind focus with the breath. Then the practice helps, of course. Your mind go all over the place. You have so much thoughts, and then moment your mind be with the breath, like exhale, inhale, effort. So mind bring back with you, and so you recognize like where you are, what you're doing. You know that bring you the present, but that cannot make you the peaceful state, And then mind focus with the breath is we call the meditation is called mindful meditation. So mindful meditation, different levels. Actually, we can say different levels or many different mindful meditations. So all this meditation use the object support is breath. Last couple of weeks ago, I think I shared. So we have a meditation, mindful meditation has mindful body meditation. And the mindful body meditation, when you inhale, recognize, breathe into your body, and exhale, you watch the body, and focus with the breath. Inhale, watch the body, and focus with the breath. So that's called mindful body meditation. And then mindful feeling meditation, so you watch the focus with the breath, watch your feeling. And we inhale, look to our own feeling, and exhale, look into the feeling. So breath is a support. Breath helps you recognize our own feeling. And that's why focus with the breath and watch the feeling. It's called mindful feeling meditation. And then third is mindful consciousness meditation. So we focus with the breath, inhale, exhale, watch the mind, this consciousness. So this movement like go all over the place. We watch that mind and then focus with the breath. So focus with the breath, then we have ability to watch our feeling, we have ability to watch our consciousness. So that's called mindful consciousness meditation. Then the fourth one is a mindful phenomena meditation. So you can inhale, exhale, so focus with the breath. When we exhale, watch all the external phenomena. Recognize it is impermanent, it is delusion, not truly inherently exist. Then when you inhale and recognize this, our body is compound of phenomena and impermanent. So then exhale. So you using that meditate and helps release our, stress out, big problems you can release. So it's another method.
talk about the mindful phenomena meditations. I think I shared that many times, detail about this 4 of them. So that's a core, also using the breath, 4 of them using the breath, mindful meditation. So 4 of them slightly different, but they also bring slightly different benefit. So we have sometimes have a very strong feeling we don't recognize, or the feeling control us. The feeling, negative feeling or positive is a happiness feeling, something overrun ourselves. So then you use the mindful feeling meditation. You can see the feeling. They become feelings we can use for the object of meditation. So that's the feeling meditation benefits, and we can release the negative feelings too. No hatred to the negative feeling, not attached to the positive feeling. So you can both bring into equanimity the feeling meditation benefit. The mindful consciousness benefit is our minds go all over the place. So you watch your mind, and the mind is become naturally calm down, relaxed. So mind not go all over the place. So that helps mind become easy to control. The third one, mindful phenomena meditation. So if you have external problems, so when you exhale, recognize the external, all the problems we see, it is a delusion, same as a dreaming. And then when you inhale, you see your body also, and this compound of phenomena impermanent. So not attached to ourselves strongly, and exhale, not really strongly fixation to the external, worldly activity things. So that helps become mind to get freedom. So that's the this mindful bring the benefit, and then mindful body meditation helps mind body connecting together, release thoughts and emotions. So that's we have different levels of mindful meditations. So then, in this case, today I'm sharing here, shamatha. Focus with the breath is a more subtle level than that, I think. Others, like yoga is of course very shallow, exhale, inhale, exhale. Mindful breath is exhale, inhale, exhale, more relaxed. But in this one, go more, deeper, subtler and subtle. So your mind resting with the breath, then so soft become breath is like almost like how to say that, like not really exhale, not really inhale. You can feel that the breath is inside your body movement, and then your mind be in that case state. So follow that and become your mind, your breath is bring into oneness. So no separate. You can go in that level, inseparable your breath, your mind, inseparable, it becomes a oneness, because also mind is not truly inherently exist, it is emptiness. So you're resting with the breath, mind is become also inseparable with the breath. Then we stay in that level much ever we can, then that bring the inner true peace. And also then we really see mind is inseparable with the wind and the breath. So bring into oneness, inseparable, so then we can really truly can control the mind. So that's only like we can get in that is like practice again, much ever we can. Take, I think, really long time to get in there. So maybe you can get like maybe today, but it could be you don't get tomorrow in that level. Because we don't know when you get there, each meditation section is different. Sometimes you think I can meditate, meditation is so great. Sometimes you can feel like, oh, I can't. So hard, meditation is extremely hard and difficult. So you can feel that every, section different, not always the same. So that means like we are not really used to ready. Long as we are used to our own this meditation, then become, I think, each section you can go into more deeper level. So that's the reason when we meditate, so first step, second step, always you go through the stages. Even one section is become really helps more stable in go into deeper level. Sometimes like can go directly to deeper level, but very short moment easily can be lost. You cannot stay that deeper level in that state. Easily going to lose. So that means like we don't follow the stages. And what is that song? It's gone again. Okay. Then if you go stages level, step by step, and go into more deeper level, so you can stay a little bit longer experience in that state. So that's why you can go shortcut directly there, but go stages. There's two different levels, and the point is like when we meditate, is longer time. If we have is better, then we can go stages. Step by step. You can like first go followed by mindful meditation. So I talk about 4 different levels of mindful, but you don't have to go 4 of them. Just one of that. Yeah, meditate. Mindful body meditation, or maybe mindful feeling meditation, something like that. Use that, and then go to focus with the object. Mind resting with the object, and then you see your mind more relaxed, calm down, peace, and then move to focus with the breath. And then breath, stay, and become much ever you can. And your mind is more relaxed, become more peaceful, then your breath also very subtle. So your mind is like busy, so much network, lots of thoughts going on, then your breath also more, how to say, the gross level or external coming stronger. So that's why when we starting, of course, like gross level, then going back into more deeper, subtle level, mind resting with the breath. So then when you with breath in here says, see, please breathe out in here, but this out and in here is like still gross level. And you go to more subtle level, you don't feel that exhale in here. Breathe is like become inner your movement inside your body. So it's you just mind is kind of ride your breath. Do you understand? Like same is like surfing. People ride the waves, right? Same, like you ride the breath, like your mind follow the breath means together and join, but then become this more better. The surfing cannot be inseparable with the water, right? Cannot be inseparable with the waves. But we can become our minds inseparable with our breath. The air energy together. So then here, so however, do not get caught up in thinking that if you think, then it's incorrect. That is the in breath or no I am, exhaling, and so forth. So we cannot use the intellectual, cannot be cultivating. Simply use breath as point of reference to ensure, right, this one? It's hard to recognize what to say, anchor or unsure. Anchor? What does anchor means? Huh? Oh. Okay, see? She is good. How old are you? 6. How about you? See, we have 2 beautiful girl meditator has 6 and 8. The both has amazing spiritual energy. Sitting and listening and everything. Tashidelic of you. 2 of you. Do you know what means Tashidelic? Congratulations. Okay. So now, and the rest it there as long as possible, so much of we can stay in that state. Okay. The summarize the main point here. The very definition of meditation is rest in mind, just as it is. So this is the summary. Is like the main point is talking about the kind of more the goal of this meditation. So we practice, mind for focus, then go to shamatha, focus with the object, focus with the breath. Then comes to, this result is the very definition of meditation is rest in mind, become just as it is. So just as I think just as it is means like whatever the truth in the no thoughts, no conceptuals, be in the presently. In its natural state, you see, it goes into the mind natural state. Without being convoluted by concepts. So no, this delusion, conceptual thoughts. No subject and object, see, and the projection of confusion. The purpose of meditation is to vanquish the conceptual tendency of mind to grasp it at readiness. So when we meditate, mind becomes the rest in the natural states. In that state, of course, the meditation, the purpose, benefit is vanquish the conceptual tendency, like all this conceptual fixation, grasping, subject and object, all this become vanquish or release, or mind or grasp or at readiness. So we see the mind is empty, present, clear, awareness, and be in that state. So then in that state, no conceptual tendency, and in that state, then no subject and object. In that state, then we don't have convoluted by concepts. So this all is become vanquished. So that's the meditation. And then, so think about recognize. Generally, we are always in this, conceptual states, and we create like confusions, concepts, convoluted by concepts. All this we have. So meditation, just all these things, this mind activity. Subject and object of this, conceptual is released. So that's meditation. The second subcategory that does not involve focus on the breath involves simple rest in the mind without placing one's intention on a particular object and abiding in awareness just as it is. So the second one, is the last section of the shamatha meditation. So shamatha, we have first one has focus with the object, and then there has 2 categories: regular object or special, some using, special object. Yesterday we talked to that. And today, we have this focus with the breath. So in this one also have two categories, focus with the breath and or no using any object support. So this last one, the second subcategory, the second section has two categories. This last one, subcategory that does not involve focusing on the breath, involves simply resting the mind without placing one's intention on a particular object and abiding in awareness just as it is. So this, shamatha, we meditating, and two couple different levels. Focus with the object, we have support. There's the physical object, external object, mind resting that, or focus with the breath. So we have support. And this the second section. Then second section has two, right? Second section has two, and the last one is we don't use any support. So that means like we are going to be more independent meditator. So without a support, then you can be in there. Your mind can be in the present. So that's the, of course, hardest one. That's why we can do all these shamatha meditation stages, like one by one, go step by step, and then you come into this level. You recognize, no, I don't need any support. Just sometimes naturally, your mind take off the object support, no using any support. Your mind become present and clearly be there. So this, the last one is you take off from the object and then just be there. So last time I used the drone camera, The drone camera is in the ground. The ground is a support. Okay, so drone cameras can be there in the ground. They're not going to fall down. So same, we're using the support object, mind resting, physical object or breath, right? So now drone camera is take off in the space, up, no ground support, so it's in the space. And then when drone camera is take up in the space, so the who control the drone camera, maybe that person not taking the pictures, like just up in the space. And then that kind is like in this meditation, like using any support. Mind is being there, but still not called the shamatha, Vipassana. Because Vipassana is, looking to ourselves. This one, just, not looking to itself, just not using any support. Drone camera is in the space, not taking the picture, but be in the space, like that kind in this last section example. So mind is being there, present clearly, not using any support. Do you understand? So then what we do, like the drone camera in there and slowly turning, if I don't know, you're using drone camera, like it's turning to like yourself, and then you can see yourself. Usually the camera take always out, right? Our minds go all the way out. So we don't see ourselves. If you are a cameraman, you can take others, but you cannot take yourself, right? If not talking about the selfie, okay? Just regular camera, think about. And the minds all the time go out. We're not seeing ourselves. Same is like we're taking picture others all the time, not taking ourselves, okay? So drone cameras be up in the space, and then, so no using any like physical support object in there, camera can be in the space, can stay there. So same, your mind can be in there, without using any support. So that is called in this level shamatha, like, because the reason is you can stay is your mind is already stable. You know, you already did the first sections. Then your mind is stable. So that sometimes people think is Vipassana, but not really Vipassana. Vipassana means we have to seeing ourselves. So then drone camera is slowly turning to facing to ourselves, right? So you use control drone camera, and actually camera really see yourself, your whole body, right? Same. Then the spiritual insight meditation means seeing that it itself, like our mind seeing it itself, mind itself. So not only just being there. That's the go into like Vipassana level. So that's why all this meditation is preparation for Vipassana. And until we get in the Vipassana level, so we cannot reach to the enlightenment, liberation. We can the shamatha reach to the highest level in samsara happiness. So that's like you can reach to also the highest level in samsara, the states. That is talked about in another Buddhist text. It's called the Abhidhamma, and then they talk about many different levels of God's realms. So it's the highest level in the meditation state that can reach to that point is shamatha meditation. So without the Vipassana, we cannot reach to the enlightening or liberation from samsara. So that's why the Vipassana is wisdom, and really seeing it is true nature. And so when you mind, take off from the object, okay, not using anything, and then your mind be present clearly there. And then that moment, we use our own awareness, sharp awareness, watching to in that present clarity. So then that seeing is present clarity is empty is clear and present, and is seeing, the seeing also inseparable with that. So that's called the Vipassana. So Vipassana is Tibetan we call La Tong. Why is we call La Tong means La is like Tong means like we never see something before, and then you seeing that is you seeing something special. So English we call spiritual insight meditation, right? And we seeing is mind, is nature, and then be in that state is called Vipassana meditation. So that's why in this case, right now, what we are here, and then ready go into the Vipassana section. So I'm going to explain this how to be in the mind, be in the first. Without the object. The second subcategory that does not involve focus on the breath, involves simply resting mind without placing one's intention on a particular object and abiding in awareness just as it is. Whatever arises, just rest in this empty nature, not getting caught up in fixating on emptiness or fixating on clarity. When a thought arises, cut through it immediately as described above. So in this, right now this explain is become actually not much difference Vipassana. Right now in this explain, because it's when you explain the words, it's very similar in this last shamatha and the Vipassana. You really cannot much make differences. So when you meditate, then I think using our own experience different, because other one is like this shamatha is mind is resting in there, but still not really seeing our own nature. And so the vipassana, seeing our own nature. So I use the example, drone camera in the space looks like same, but other one is just being there, not taking the picture, image, anything. And another is like drone camera facing to yourself, you recording yourself. So see, that's the difference. Like camera is big, there is no difference. So that's why when we explain, almost the same meaning here. So right now here, whatever here says in the last this paragraph, talking about the second subcategory, this is the no much difference like Mahamudra explanation, Dzogchen, or this Vipassana, or become is like just words is become is similar, or this three different practice we call Dzogchen, Mahamudra, and Vipassana. They are very similar words, become no much difference. So that's why see here says the resting the mind without pleasing one's intention on a particular object and abiding in awareness, just as it is. When you go into the Dzogchen teachings, also exactly comes like this word. Mind is abiding in awareness just as it is. You go to the Dzogchen Mahamudra meditation, also you see exactly like this too. Then whatever arises, see, just rest in the empty nature. So whatever arises, thoughts, emotions, just be in the nature, mind, nature. Recognize thoughts, emotion, we don't follow that. Not getting caught up in fixating. If we follow the thoughts, emotion, then thoughts, emotion getting caught up us. But we don't, we recognize we don't follow the thoughts, emotions, then thoughts, emotion not getting caught up in fixating on emptiness, or fixating on clarity. When a thought arises, cut through it immediately as described above. So when thoughts arise, recognize, cut through, stop there, and go back to in the meditation, awareness. We don't chasing the thoughts. Also, not using analytical thoughts, where this thought has come from, where is it going, and we don't use the analytical cultivated thoughts. So just cut through and then go back to meditate. So that's cutting through is also called another, Vajrayana teaching. Then talk about chu means like cut. What is a cut? Or this conceptual is cut. Conceptual is a cut. Then where are we going? Going into the natural state. Okay, and that's why also the practice name is a chu. And in this case, the essence is become Vajrayana teachings, Mahamudra, Dzogchen, this all the sutra, the teaching, special insight meditation. It's one in this state. Because see, it's when thoughts arise, cut through, it's cut. It's immediately, just moment they're cut, as described above. Okay, so then we go to the next one. Second main category. So second main category is this second main category of shamatha. This second main category is actually this section is not. The specifically shamatha like sections. This one is like we have to apply in each of these meditations according to individual level, individual individual's constitution elements. So meditation without a focal point also has two subcategories. So there's two subcategories, but I use this actually, we have to use for all these meditations. Focus, concentration, and relaxation. Okay, so these two we have to apply during the meditation. Sometimes we need concentration. Sometimes we need relaxation, okay? So when you need concentration, when you have foggy, when you have a drought, your mind is not clear, you get sleepy, then you need concentration. Okay, otherwise you can go for sleep. Yeah, concentration means like you have to tighten up. The main point is like body posture tight up. Use more sharp, awareness. This more watching this what you call mindful alertness, right? Is create more strong, sharper. So that's called the concentration. And the relaxation is more relaxed. So who need more relax? Because monkey minds need relax. Okay, who has monkey mind? And then go more relax. Body relax, mind need more relax. So if you're too tight, you get more distractions. And someone has so much thoughts going on, and it's when you meditate, your mind go all over the place. Harder to sit down, meditate. Then you need more relax. Body cannot be too tight like this way. Okay, so more relax, go. Hips relax, body relax, mind also more go relax. If you have this, fogginess, then your body need to tight up. Like strong stay up postures. Tight up also low, little bit far away. Meditate, yeah. And you have this thoughts going on so much, they need more relax, body, mind. You understand, yeah? Okay, so this is when we meditate, we have to apply these instructions during the meditation. So you don't know when you need relaxation, when you need this, tight concentration. Because every time we change it, Generally, people who has earth element is more strong than wind element, then that person is more foggy, more sleepy. And you wanted to meditate, moment they already sleep. Some people just sit down and they already same time sleeping. Who has that problem? I don't hear. What do you say? So do you get when you sit down and you get a forced sleep right moment there? No, right? Okay, then you don't have this issue. Yeah. So some people, just sit down and then moment is like already dissolution, like fell down, sleep. Then that person have to use concentration, tight up. And another, like who has this, how to say, the person who has like so much thought and who has monkey mind. Everyone? Okay, so then everyone has a monkey mind here. Over in the zone, yes? Yes, everyone says Maryland 100% accept. Who has a monkey mind? And then we need more relaxation. Okay, so that's we have to apply. And then, the generally, of course, say the earth element strong than wind element, our body, so more sleepy and more lazy. Wind element is more strong than earth element, then you have more, this movement, mind, so much thought going on. So then if you have balance, then that it's become just normal. So we are normal, and then we have to use both. Okay, so that's this in the section. So then next subcategory, okay, next subcategory is relaxation. When you are meditating on described above, and you start to get restless or grow weary of meditating. When the mind starts to become so active that it gets overly stimulated, just relax your body and mind and let yourself rest naturally. Within this state, if your concept or emotional possessions arise, just immediately cut through them. There's a So then when you meditate, in this case, section, you are have like good level meditation, become going into you can control the mind, rest the mind very easily, and you recognize thoughts, emotions, and even thoughts, emotion comes, you can cut through immediately, and then that's the big means like you gaining really good quality meditation practice. So when just relax and yourself rest naturally. Within this state, if a concept or emotional pull arises, just immediately cut through them. If subtle background movement of mind occur, do not try to repress this. Just let it settle into its own state. This that is important too, I think. You think so? Or you don't know? So the main point what I'm here sharing, when your mind is more relaxed, you don't have a really gross level thoughts. Your mind is not going all over the place. But be there, same moment you have some positive feelings, thinking something you recognize, but you like to have that, some subtle levels. Like sometimes we meditate, and then mind resting, and there has some positive feeling arising, and you like that. So also you arise where the not really following thoughts, but arise some positive thoughts. You be that, and you happy and stay that. So that's called background movement, I think. You cannot say I don't meditating because you don't have like mind is crazy, go all over the place. But you really don't say I am perfectly meditating because your mind still creates some subtle this positive feelings creating there. So that's people like to have that happen. Sometimes that happen, like you have that, but still your mind is not really in the true nature state. Do you understand? So then if you try to get rid of that, also in here says, you see, you get more conceptual thoughts again. So you cannot say, I want to get rid of that. Okay, if you have that intention, or you something you thinking or want to get rid of that, is become creative thoughts again. So that's why in this instruction give suggestion is just let it settle into its own state. Recognize that, you recognize that. Okay, so I have like some positive feeling in there. Recognize and watch that. It's release itself, and then they don't create another next, this another positive feeling. So you watch that, recognize, watch that release itself. Not try to get rid of. We cannot say the get rid of is called rejecting. Okay, don't rejecting. And if you like that, you stay that, you accepting. Don't accepting. Do you understand? No accept, no rejecting, then it is release itself. Yeah. Sometimes, the kids crying something, parents get intention, parents not accepting, not rejecting, just leave, pretending, not recognize, then kids just go back to normal. Same. If you try to pay attention, there can be more crying. And then you accepting, rejecting, say, don't cry, you fighting the energy, then both are incorrect, right? So you do just not pay attention to anything, and then the kids it take care of itself. Similarly, so this your this feeling positive is something in there. Sometimes we have to let that happen, but it's have to let go away. Otherwise, that also cannot be in there. Okay, so then you have to release, no accepting, no rejection. That's the key of the meditation instruction. Accepting means you follow, you fixation, you grasping, become strong and strong. We all the time accepting all these thoughts, emotions. So rejecting is temporarily good, but you cannot gaining very high level qualities if you rejecting. Do you understand? So this first basic practice, all is rejecting. Do you understand? So samsaric beings, everything is accepting. Thoughts accepting, negativity, emotion, all the time we accept. And then basic practice, rejecting. So no, this practice is not basic one. It's go more higher level, Mahayana, especially in this going into special instruction, special insight meditation. Here is the talk about the last section of the shamatha, but it's a special insight meditation. It's going into that category, same. So that's why in this level, we cannot rejecting, we cannot accepting. So you rejecting, then we rejecting our source of awareness, source of wisdom is rejecting. And accepting, then of course we accepting like all these afflictive emotions and then go back to again normal samsaric ordinary being again. Do you understand? So that's the reason in this level we don't accepting nor rejecting. Just recognize. Then here says, see, that the trick for beginner is to do many sections of short directions. So this is another instruction is for beginners. For beginner, meditate like you create a short section is better because if you stay really long time, you don't recognize the thoughts arise, then you follow the thoughts. You're not really meditating, you're cultivating thoughts. Sometimes you just stay regularly where there's not much thoughts. When you meditate, you have more thoughts. Do you understand? Seems like clouds in the space arise. So much thoughts arise during the meditation. When you sit down, you have so much thoughts. So then sometimes you good to do something like, you organize your day or month, you meditate, sit down, and the thoughts arise. Then you create what you have to do. It's easy to everything. All is bring into there. Sometimes you forget something, you meditate, sit down, and everything's remember again. Do you understand? So we have that problems. So that's why you sit down, its thoughts all arise. And then you go into meditate. Sometimes you can go a little bit, go into meditate, but then these thoughts arise. So you go follow the thoughts, like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, goes hour cultivating thoughts. So that's why the Western lost time. And that's the reason this instruction says don't do that way. Just maybe create a short 10 minutes. So 10 minutes meditate and then make the song something, alarm, and then if you have a thought, the cut you help you, boom, okay, I have thought, then go back again, then create another alarm, 10 minutes is you are in the meditation is good, but then if something thoughts going on there, that helps you cut. Okay, so that's the instruction. And in tradition and other many different ways, like some people like suddenly get up, and when you meditate, and then sit down, because helps release thoughts. So yesterday we did a little bit yoga, like that also helps become thoughts disappear in the space. So that's kind of many different method. Sometimes you have to hit a little bit your head, okay, or you're pouring water in your crown, something. You can do many different activities in there too. So the meditation, this section, many other teachings also, they apply many different activities in this case. Okay. So then go into the short section. If you are not much, you don't have this issue. I mean, like going to follow the thoughts hours. Then stay longer is better. If you stay longer, you get more experience. If you create short sections, you get more distraction. So this all is followed by individual instruction, okay? Not general, the individual instructions. We cannot say like short is always good. We cannot say longer is always good, right? Some days short is good for you. Some days longer is good for you. So you have to recognize that which is good for you. If you concentrate too long, there is a danger of focusing, causing agitation and overstimulation. So our beginner, actually we need, more concentration is better, because we're too loose already in the samsara, many lifetimes, okay? So that's why we have to fix that problem. We need more concentration and create a more strong. So then if you are good level in the meditation, then too tight concentration is not necessary. You need to go more relaxed. Also, when you start and meditate, we need concentration, tight up. First like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes more tight up in that state. Then 20 minutes to go more relaxed. 25 more relaxed. 30 minutes just go more relaxed. Then go into meditate, like it's go more deeper, subtle in the natural level, must be relaxed in that state, cannot be tight. Do you understand? So in this case, we can get confused, tight and loose, because we don't know when it's needed tight and looseness, right? This is when we have to apply, when we, have these issues, or recognize. When we have to apply, we have to recognize. Do you understand? Okay, so the main point is, beginner, when starting meditate, we need more concentration, tight up. So then you go more in the mind, resting, relax, then go more relaxation. So that's the general instruction, I think. So if you relax too long, see, there is a danger of falling into lusty, dullness, and lethargy. Since each person will have different predominant and tendency based on his or her constitution, the practice should be tailored to suit the individual's nature and constitution. See, that's the just idea. Tailor make the cloth, right? And then the tailor, I think, knows how to use this. So the followed by the most important is the individual's nature and the constitution. So then we know what we have to follow. The next page is already I shared these sections. So we have like this, which element is stronger, you know. Then we have the problems. I already also share already this how to meditate on Vipassana too. We're sharing there already talked a lot. So I'm going a little bit in this section, then we're going to meditate. So page in this 56 is talk about how to meditate on Vipassana. This is called second part of our teaching is on explanation of Vipassana. Tibet is called Lam Thong. La Thong. Okay, so the La Thong is explained here, so that we can go. Buddhism is taught that we need to learn from a realizer master, and this points to the importance of seeking teachings. So the Lam Thong, this Vipassana have to learn from the, you know, is a teacher, knowledge teacher means who knows this teaching, because this is an intellectual and philosophy and Buddhist philosophy science. So that's why have to know all this teaching, understanding clearly. And this point, the importance of seeking teaching. So we wanted to seeking teaching means know the teaching. Is through listening to many teachings helps like you receive more teaching, really helps your meditation. And reflecting on the meaning, what we derive with the pure view, we will be integrating in our Vipassana meditation. If is the lack of sufficient knowledge of the teachings that presents an impediment to Vipassana. So lack of knowledge means like we don't know this teaching, then that is the impediment, obstacle. So the point is we have to know the Vipassana meaning. Then here it says Vipassana literally seeing beyond. So it's Vipassana means seeing beyond. The beyond is not in our, you know, the conceptual level. It must go to beyond the conceptual thought level. The conceptual level is still samsara. So Vipassana, that's the reason taking to us into the, you know, liberation, free from samsara. That's why we need to go beyond the conceptual. And Vipassana means wisdom. So go beyond the samsara. Vipassana is seeing beyond, means looking deeply into suchness nature. So looking to suchness nature, like using our own awareness, mind for seeing our own nature, you know, our own mind nature. So that's called Vipassana. There are two aspects Vipassana, analytical or discursive meditation, and conceptual meditation or resting the mind. So Vipassana is followed by two sections. One is, you know, is analytical Vipassana meditation. One is called resting mind Vipassana. Analytical is you study all these philosophies, Mayamika teaching. So it's called analytical meditation. So analytical meditations we using, you know, logic, investigating, recognize in this within right now in this, you know, worldly samsara, our concept is not right. Our this experience concept is delusion. So we recognize this right now. Our seeing, hearing, you know, all these five senses is delusion. Recognize it's delusion. We recognize it, we can wake up in this delusion. So that instruction teaching all is called the analytical meditation. So it's go more detail is followed by the Mayamika teachings. So Mayamika teaching share all this detail. And then The reason is like why we're going to meditate Vipassana. Think about why I want to free from samsara, right? And so this right now within this samsara, all these concepts or experience, what we have is we have to recognize it's not truth. We have to recognize it is fact, fact, not true, not right. It's a delusion. So then we have to any possible to go beyond this. So this analytical teaching helps recognize it, have to go beyond that. So going to approving that. And then you really wanted to go beyond the samsara and reach to in that level. So we wanted to wake up in this delusion states, and then you're going to practice. It's called resting mind meditation. Okay. So that's why this Vipassana has two categories. Then these two categories, of course, Mayamika already mentioned to talk about more detail, explain, using the logic investigate. Then Dzogchen Mahamudra pick a very short, simple way investigating. Not much go to more detail, explain about this intellectual part. Dzogchen Mahamudra have a short instruction is low to mind and where some thoughts come from. Thoughts, mind is the same or different. Yeah, thoughts, mind is they are same or different. So then they recognize it. The thoughts, mind cannot be same, also cannot be different. So either way, it doesn't work very well. If thoughts, mind is the same, then it's a big problem. So the thoughts, mind is the same. They cannot be have simultaneously together. We have a thought, mind simultaneously together, right? So it's the same means like one moment cannot be two together. If one moment comes two together, that means it's different, separate. Do you understand? It's thought, mind cannot be same because this simultaneously mind, thought is separate there. But they cannot say different. Without mind, no thought. Right? Ocean, wave, you say same or different. You cannot say same, you cannot say different. Because thought, the oceans, wave is simultaneously separate. That means they cannot be same. And then without ocean, no waves. They cannot be separate. So same, mind, thoughts, it cannot be same, cannot be separate. And then same time, like thought, emotion, mind also cannot be same, cannot be separate. Mind and this appearance cannot be same, cannot be separate. So the idea is all this everything is delusion, not truly exist. If long as truly inherently exists, must be same or must be separate. But you investigate, really investigate, use logic, you cannot find the source. So that means it's a delusion. You understand? And we use that instruction in the Dzogchen Mahamudra. Only use that instruction. Because the reason is, you use that instruction only, and then you go into resting mind, it's okay. You recognize what you're doing. The Mayamika, that only not enough. Mayamika must be scientist, Scientist, like Buddhist science means investigate more detail, everything. So search everything, research, investigate everything. Then they cannot find anything because they said then emptiness. The reality is emptiness. That's why we cannot find true inherently exist. And then go into that state. It's called resting mind. Okay, so that's why we have here is two categories in the Vipassana. So I just already talked the summary about this intellectual section. So intellectual section we can skip, okay? So now intellectual is skipped, then we can go to page page 68 is called the second category is known as rest in meditation. Rest in meditation section. So second category rest in meditation is known as rest in meditation, having thus truly examined the selflessness of the person and the selflessness of phenomena until there is nothing else to look at. All this is part of the, we already use intellectually investigate. And in this book, this analytical part is not come from 100%, it's Mayamika, because Mayamika is really long and very complicated, not that easy, and have to take really long time to study. That's why in the monastery, Sheda means like courses take really long time. So this is only for the meditators, like something we need essential, important key points is I bring here in this book. So you're going to study Mayamika, you're going to study Dzogchen or Mahamudra and many things. Then you come back into this book, then you recognize how bring into the essence or everything's in here. So we have more key point in this book. So it is nothing else to look at one naturally enters instead beyond concepts and beyond analysis, as a state oneness, beyond expression, without any fabrication. Thus meditating corrupts clarity and resting in the suchness nature itself. So then we are going into the nature's ripa or nature mind, meditate. Abiding in this state means no conceptual, so rest in mind in this state, remain in the continuity of mind without distraction. So we have to stay much over we can in that state. When you are new to the meditation, so we are beginner become meditation, as you look nakedly at mind. In this one is called introduction to the mind nature. So how do we recognize our own nature mind? And then if we are beginner meditator, we have to look nakedly at mind means, first go all the shamatha meditation stages. Then your mind is become not thoughts, very clear, present. So we have to look to that mind, okay? Not seeing anything rare in nature. So you look into that mind and then they don't have any physically inherently exist something, there. So you will have the experience of being in this state of entitylessness. Just let your awareness rest in naturally in this state. Whatever we see in the mind is empty, present, clear. And just seeing that and be in that state. So then that is called the meditating, Vipassana. Okay, so relax your awareness there. In this clarity of awareness, where there is no object of meditation, no point of reference, with nothing to attach into us, unborn, nothing to suppress, and nothing to do, nothing to leach onto us, either empty or not empty, just rest your mind. So that instruction is so profound. And good thing is if you memorize, in these sections, when you meditate, you mentally read this instruction and then go into meditate. It's really helpful. So this kind, instruction we have to memorize. So long as you have memorized when you are meditate, you can feel in this energy like experience. Then that time, you know, you read mentally, and then you can go in there. Sometimes you have thoughts harder to get in there. You read this mentally, and then you can be in that. Keep your mind and go in that state. So you can apply. When you are resting state, and then that time, you know, sometimes you have a thought, or sometimes like you have like this subtle background movement, like what we talked, and that very hard to cut that one. So you use this instruction mentally and read in the mind, and then go into in this state. It's help you bring you into the state, your own home nature. Okay, so that's why this is a very important section. Uh, no point of reference with nothing to attach. See, then you see really mind is like present, clear, awareness, no any fixations there. Your mind is present, clear, and whatever in there is you don't distract it. No distraction. Whatever here is no distracting. Okay? And when you meditate, you have distractions going on something, that time you're not really mind is meditating. We didn't have like the stages like shamatha. So you without shamatha, you go into directly here, can easily get distracted. And then you say, okay, this noisy, I can't meditate. These people are talking there, I can't meditate. These people are running there or doing something, I can't meditate. So this all is going on. And then fear is like create unhappy, due to the distractions. So that's like when we begin in time, we have more that. When we start and meditate, you have more these distractions. That time, that's the reason we need like right place to meditate, quiet, and good location means, because you cannot go directly into this right now what I'm sharing here. You cannot get in there right there. Do you understand? So try to get more relaxed place. It's 20-30 minutes we meditate, then sometimes get into this level, then people moving, going, it's okay. First like starting you meditate, people moving, talking, going, it's really hard, it's disturbing. Do you understand? Okay, so you get in this level after 30-20 minutes, then someone talking is not really disturbed, and whatever seeing the forms is like you fear is delusions, and you fears your body also emptiness, like it's hollow bamboo or something, like you can feel it's a delusion form. It's like you don't really see and self is in there, and peacefully joy and equanimity. Equanimity is then you really truly recognize what means equanimity. You hear pleasant song, attached to that. Hear unpleasant song, hatred to that. That means equanimity. So just become oneness. And we have to get in that level, then we get meditation test, experience. Until that, then still we are, like hardest place. Do you understand? Think about the airplanes take off, right? And until take off, so we are all the time in the first in the car, go to airport, security checks, all go through that similarly. Until this, you get this experience, and we are just still processing, not in that true level state. Do you get or no? Understand? No understand? Okay. No understand is okay. That's also okay. See, nothing to understand there. If you understand, it's incorrect. That's why here she say very clearly. Okay? Nothing to do. Yeah, nothing to do. If you're thinking about I have to do something, then incorrect. Nothing to reach. See, nothing to reach. Okay? Own to us either empty or not empty. So you see emptiness incorrect. You see it's not emptiness also incorrect. Yeah? That's why it's complicated. Because the conceptual this mind, you have to see is empty or not empty. Or you have to say yes or no, we don't have any other word between that. So that's why hard. Once you, okay, so nothing to do it, nothing to reach, is empty. Just rest your mind. So keep that, okay? Just rest your mind. Rest our own mind in that state. Once you have gotten a little more adopt, then once you become, then you used to in that, you get sometimes this experience means then you don't get off always in this level meditate. When you meditate 1 hour, sometimes you never even get in that level. Sometimes you can be in that level some short time. If you get in the one moment in some short times, you feel that energy, you have experience meditation experience, something beyond this conceptual level. Okay? So when you have that, then you believe 100%. You get candy in your test in here once, but you don't get candy every single day. Okay? You get once, and then you know it's there, but you don't get every day. So then you get effort, you know something going on there. So once you get it, then that means like we are a little bit adopting, okay? Once you have gotten a little more adopt at this practice, whatever arises and whatever appears, then whatever thoughts arise, whatever emotion arise, appearance arise, you were only needed to look directly into it. So just when you meditate, you look to that is whatever arise, whatever thoughts arise, it is release itself. So called liberate itself. And to enter in this level, we say, I am going to liberate, right? I am going to help others. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to cut my thoughts. I'm going to cut my emotions. I'm going to destroy my negative, afflictive emotion. All this we're saying, but that is like, it's okay, basic level. I think we get a high level, in this level, you don't have to do that. If you cut, then you're not doing correct. Okay, you cut thoughts also incorrect. You accept also not correct. So then whatever we do is incorrect. What is correct? Release itself. Emotion you don't have to cut, release itself. Thoughts you don't have to cut, thoughts release itself. Do you understand? Okay. So the fire you don't have to create. That it is rise itself arise, release itself. Something like that. So the point is you don't need to find a solution, destroy negative afflictive emotions. If you find something solution, then it's incorrect. And you don't have to accept that, also incorrect. So called release itself. Thoughts release itself, emotion release itself. So we don't need to destroy. Appearance release itself, whatever arises, release itself. Song hearing, release itself. You don't need to cut, okay? You don't need to close ear like this. So song is hearing is emptiness, release itself. Appearance arise, rising form is release itself, is emptiness. Emptiness is arising. Rising is emptiness. So that's that become, you feel that, then that means like we gotten a little more adopt at the practice. Whatever arises and whatever appears, you were only needed to look directly into it. You were not needed to put any special efforts into resting your mind beyond this. We don't have to put any effort to do something. So just be in the natural organic, right? In the truth state. Then everything is going to that state. So that's the when we get in that, it means like we are more adopting meditation. When you gain greater accomplishment in this practice, you will be free from any grasping at meditation or object, or which to meditate, and therefore you will be free from any contrary or effort for meditation. So that's become like you are more accomplishment is we are getting more getting or used to in the practice meditation. Then our accomplishments will be free from any grasping at meditation or object. So we don't have to grasping to any our positive and negative anything. So it's really satisfied everything. And therefore you will be free from. So then we free from anything, free from any contrary effort for meditation, not attached to our own practice too, not attached to our own religion and our practice, our side, like, okay, this is for me so important. That's also in that state is gone. So then you can go beyond the samsara to enlightenment. That's I think everybody want to hear, right? Yes. So we finished the teaching. Thank you. Now we have a short time. We just rest our mind a little bit and then take break.
Yes. Dorje Jang, the Loba, Naropa, Marpa, Malarepa, Dharma, Lord Gamboba, Pamutaba, Lord Gomba, please be struck and ask the bliss of all Kaju Lamas. But this virtue may achieve nations by defeating our enemies' confusion. May all who travelers on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent precious mind, where it is humble may it rise, where it is born may it not decline, but it will increase higher and higher. I pray the Lama may have a good health. I pray the Lama may have a long life. I pray your Dharma activities. I pray far and wide. I pray that not be separate from you. As Major Shri will realize automated and as did Samadara, Dada will follow in the path and fully dedicate all the merry for sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of unchanging Dharma aside, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the merry Ashe bear fruit. By this virtue, collected 3 times by my 7 or beings in samsara and nirvana, and by in the rule of virtue, may I adore sentient beings, calculating answer past perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of Guru Digomba Ranachiri, who was omniscient Lord of Dharma, Master of Interdependent, continue to increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of the samsara. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Thank you, everyone, and see you later. Okay. And break.
Thank you.
Thank you, organizers.
Thank you, Genpo.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody.
organizers.
Thank you, everybody.
Gracias, gracias, obrigado,
Thank you.
obrigado.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Lunch, everybody.